So this was a really crazy case. The process is that you have to get recommended from your school for OPT, and then you have to file what's called an I-765 for employment. So she basically did all of these things, but it turns out that she had the wrong date on her check. I think it was like sometime in the future, which is obviously invalidates a check.
Oh my God.
So the very next day, USCIS sent a letter letting her know, and then she literally resubmitted the entire application and check the next day. And unfortunately, by that time, the 30-day window had passed.
Closed.
So that means that her case, like, it was done. There was nothing she could do about it. There are two options. So reinstatement and then reentering through the border. In her case, either scenario was just really scary. For one, she couldn't really do option one because of the loss of time and resources, and going to Mexico, for example, to re-enter was really not what the client wanted to do. So she wanted to save her current case. So we first filed a motion to reopen, basically talking to USCIS, explaining like the whole timeline of how everything went down, the fact that she literally mailed in her check the very next day. I mean, this is an Ivy League student. She's, her personality is like being on top of it, taking care of especially something so important like her legal status.
And she was the one handling everything, the checks and everything. It wasn't her parents or anything?
No, so she's here alone.
Independent? Oh my God.
We did try the motion to reopen, which again was like this paper filing with USCIS. And based on their response, like, I don't think we felt like they were going to be very considerate.
Yeah. Is that when you guys kind of advised her that a Mexico entry would be the best, like, choice for her?
Yeah, so we really over-prepared. I printed out, like, the email that we had sent her. And this was basically for the morning of, like, when she was going to enter Mexico. We talk about, like, you can see, like, the timeline, like, the laws. I mean, she's not...
That's a hefty one.
She doesn't have to, like, really cite everything, but it's just there for her reference. Basically, everything that she has to bring, like the I-20s, a valid passport, and some suggestions as to how she should explain her case in front of the CBP officer. And we don't always know exactly what they're going to ask her. It could be a few questions. It could be a lot, but we have to prepare for every scenario.
And the wording has to be very specific because one wrong word can totally mess up the entire thing.
Yeah, if you kind of answer and you're being weird with your answers, then they can like start, it just opens up a can of worms.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joseph had done a mock interview with her as well, so I think she felt like she had a whole team behind her.
Some preparation, yeah. And you guys were right there with her, so.
And luckily that worked.
Good.
She's done a lot of amazing, great work here. She was a psychology student, like helping like people with mental health issues. So she's done a lot of great work. So I'm really happy that everything worked out.
Yeah.
And then I just also I remember she like quoted everyone. So this was definitely a team effort. Like she talks about like Joseph, myself, Kathy, Andy, like everyone had like a very important piece. And she even sent us an email. I don't know if I can.
That's so sweet of her.
I just remember that she was so thankful, not only for like the technical advice that we gave her, but really for like just being, she really felt like she had that support, like that emotional support. It was one of the many cases that was just very rewarding to work on for such a great person that deserved it.
Oh, I'm so happy she got to stay.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Bye.